Hey Taurus, this is your girl Kelly bringing you your April 2018 channeled message from Spirit. Everything you need to know, hear, see, and feel so that you get in whatever in life it is you want. Whether it's the text from the ex, a new date, hot sex with your current husband, promotion, more money, higher paying clients. This is what you need to hear to get that. And for those of you who've been following me for a while, I'm doing for the whole month of October, I'm doing a throwback Thursday, a client appreciation month, where I've opened up a lot of time in my calendar to go back and do original one-off readings for people at the original rate that I started at 2 years ago. The last time I did one-off was about 6 months ago and it was 500. You're going to get it for the original rate, 197 for a full hour. It's going to be recorded. Click the link in the right corner or click down below and I'll give you a little more details at the end. It's just my way of saying like thank you for being part of my tribe and I look forward to it. So without further ado, Taurus, here is your message. Taurus, this is going to be a little bit of a month of heart chakra opening, heart chakra expanding, a little bit of healing for you this month. Because we want to highlight this goes on for a lot of people. It just happens to be going on for Taurus in particular. And everyone goes through this, Taurus. So you're so normal. What often happens is, when you're younger, you're born and you're helpless. You need other people to feed you, to clothe you, to tend to you for your basic needs for quite some time. And how law of attraction works, you build up momentum in that. And then from there, what happens if you have a parent or a mom or a dad who isn't ready to let go of their little baby, or it's really it's that mom who does too much for the babies, takes care of them, or someone else stepped in to take care of you when you were younger and defenseless. What that does is it can instill a belief system, because remember, law of attraction, your thoughts create your belief systems, your belief systems create your reality. So belief system that a lot of you are unwinding this month is other people are the expert. Other people know how to do it. Oh, they're the expert. Someone else needs to take a look at my marketing in order for it to be a success. My husband, my wife needs to be the one. They know how to earn the big dollars. I'll just do this. There's a little bit of outside of you energy that others know better than you. And we want to call bullshit on that. We want to call hogwash on that. We want to say that that is simply a thought that gained some momentum when you were younger that became a belief system that's affecting your reality. That belief system is now being shattered, destroyed, and obliterated because you are enough, Taurus. All that's going on and whatever it is you're trying to get, whether it be attract love, look at how to do Facebook ads, apply for a job in a new way so you can double your income, aka write your resume differently and learn how to interview a little differently. All that's going on is that you're doing something new. And just like when you were a child and you were learning to ride a bike, did you start on a Harley Davidson? No. You started on a little, first mom and dad pushed you in a little scooter type wagon thing. Then you got in a little walker that it held you up. You just had to move your legs. Then you started walking with something that you could, mom and dad maybe got you a lawnmower or baby carriage or something that you could push so that you could walk. Then you started walking on your own. Then you started on a tricycle. And you rode that for years. And then you got a little bike, and then you got a big bike, and then you got the motorcycle. The journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. So instead of being at the stage of brand new, you have to read about it. You have to see what others are doing. Maybe imitate others for a while. Just recognize that, okay, here's this new thing I'm learning. And like other things in my past, I've learned it well. I'm a smart cookie. I know what I'm doing in general in life, and this is just the next area of my life that I'm bringing into alignment. The next area of life that I'm expanding my vibrational reality to allow in to be with ease, and I'm at the beginner stage of it, and that's okay. Do you see how gentle that is on yourself? Do you see how self-acceptance that is of yourself, Taurus? There's no, well, I don't know how to ride the Harley Davidson yet. I guess I need to hire a marketer. Oh, I could never afford one. and then being hard on yourself for being here, or defaulting back to that old flawed belief system of others know more than me. Just recognize you're at the beginning stages. Go watch a couple YouTube videos on whatever it is you're trying to do. That's how Kelly used to make 40 to 45,000 in San Francisco, and then all she simply did was she Googled how to negotiate a higher price rates, and she read a lot on it. She spent a good 2 weeks of reading a lot of different articles on it, watched a lot of different YouTube videos until she found two main sources that she really liked. There was a YouTube series of a guy, and there was a article on Y Combinator. The two of those, just clicked for her, and she jumped to her lowest offer being 75,000. Her on her own without spending a penny, accumulating the resources, practicing in the mirror, practicing with a friend. In 2 weeks' time, she was able to interview differently, prepare her resume a bit differently, negotiate salaries a bit differently, and got a 30,000 spike in income. If she can do it, you guys can do it. So be gentle on yourself with where you're at, and use the words of, so this is the next thing that I'm learning. This is the next thing that I get to explore. This is the next thing that I get to become really great at. The universe, I'd love for this process to be easy. I'd love for this process to be quick. Let's do this, universe. That's the way we want to hear you speak about it. And be a little nicer to yourself. Hey, I love that I'm growing and expanding. I don't only feel this bad because I'm evolving a new belief system and because I'm just being a little hard on myself. I want to be that A+ player. Of course I want to be the A+ player. I want good things in my life. So duh. You're shattering an old belief system. Be gentle on yourself as you do this. Say kinder words. Switch the way you speak about what it is you're doing, that this is the next thing you're bringing into alignment, and do a mantra of, I am enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am more than good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am smart. I am smart. And I now allow my mind, my body, my soul, my being to expand, to allow in more vibrations of recognizing how smart I am and can be in the future, right here, right now. With that, we invite Kelly to pull 2 cards for you guys. Comment below, Taurus. What are you doing? Let me know. I'm so curious. Let's see. And I said 2 cards. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, so, for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Isaac Oracle deck. Let me look at this one card. I don't pull this one that often. Okay. This is a good message, guys. Okay, yeah, so what's going on here is you got the Divine Sisterhood with the proper burial for freedom. So all this means is that, let me put it in the right order. Divine Sisterhood is that community saying. It's the, what's that saying? A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. A community. It takes a tribe to raise a child. It takes a tribe to survive. Some members of the tribes mended leather. Some members built the housing. Some members did all the gathering and got all the vegetables and salad and all that good stuff. Some members tended to the flock. Some members went out and hunted. If any one of those failed, if the leather crafter, whatever they're called, failed, couldn't work, then people's clothes would, start to go awry. If the house builder couldn't build for a while, well, then obviously no new houses are being built, no remodels are being done, no fixes are being done. If the hunter couldn't work for a while, well, there's no protein and meat for a while. If the gatherers couldn't gather for a while, then you're not getting your essential macro and micronutrients with vegetables. You're certainly not getting any nuts to counter, if you're vegan vegetarian for the protein. So it's recognizing that you are whole and complete and that you are an important contributor to the society. Because there's a little bit of, well, if I'm not as big as Tony Robbins, if I'm not as big as Esther Hicks, if I'm not as big as Gabby Bernstein, then what I'm doing is not important. And that's hogwash, guys. A lot of my clients who work with me one-on-one in the bigger packages, I'm still doing that OG sale I told you about, but the bigger packages, a lot of times they put pressure on themselves. Well, I'm not at this level yet. I'm not at that level yet. And Spirit typically tells them the exact same thing. Kelly is not as big as Gabby Bernstein, Teal Swan, Abraham Hicks, Danielle Lepore yet do you think any less of her? They all say no. And Spirit always says, isn't it wonderful that there are people at that level who can have a big impact and who have opened your eyes to a new way to living, and then there's someone at Kelly's level who has the time and the capacity to work with people one-on-one. Could you work with Gabby Bernstein one-on-one right now? Could you work with Abraham Hicks one-on-one right now? If you guys don't diminish what I'm doing, and all my one-on-one clients to date have thoroughly loved the transformation they got and thoroughly appreciated the ability to work one-on-one up close and personal with me, don't diminish your role. If you're doing sound healing and you get like 30 people coming, enjoy them, appreciate it, bask in how good it feels that they're letting you tend to their emotions, to their vibrations, to their well-being. How good does it feel to be included in their sisterhood? You are an important member of this community, Taurus. Because coupled with that, proper burial for freedom. So what that means is that once you kind of recognize that you're important, whether you're at the mom and pop level or the corporation level, both are important. The mom and pop tends to give the more one-on-one community. They know you more. The corporations just tends to be a little more mainstream. No one is better than the other. There's just a different level of connection to the person making the product. You're important. It's time to proper burial for freedom. It's time to put that old belief system to rest. It's time to let that. God, I think in Hinduism it's called Durga. I might have that wrong. I'm not that well versed in Hinduism, but I think it's called like Durga, which is like the goddess of death. I might be getting this completely wrong. I think that's the right word, though. You guys can Google it and tell me in the comments. In the Archangel world, it's Archangel Azrael. It's the one door must close before the new one can open. You're just at the end of the cycle, putting your power in other people. Oh, like the professor knows better. Oh, the teacher knows better. Oh, the cop knows better. Oh, the person who's been doing Facebook ads knows better. I know people have run Facebook ads for the first time and they've made like $30,000. It's putting that belief system to rest. I now allow all the vibrations around me, all the old thoughts that created that flawed belief system to leave. Each and every breath I take in, new energies and new vibrations are entering me right here, right now, that allow that natural self-esteem, that natural self-belief system, that natural self-confidence that I either know it or I know how to learn, and I will soon know it. I'm a smart cookie, and with every breath out, I release all those old thoughts from my parents, from my uncles, from my grandparents, from whoever said it. I'm releasing all those old thoughts with every breath out that created that belief system. With every breath in, a new belief system of confidence, of self-belief, of knowing that I'm good enough to find the resources to learn it, to hire the resources to do it. I'm good enough. And with every breath out, I release old thoughts from previous generations back to them. With every breath in, I call in new energies that help me move forward in life and help me experience the new experiences I want. And with every breath out, I release old vibrations back to those who thought them, and I leave it with them. You've got this, Taurus. Comment below. So if you guys watched in the beginning, I am opening up my calendar. It's just my client appreciation throwback Thursday month. The whole month of October, I'm almost approaching 2 years in business, and I've essentially seen a lot of business owners and a lot of other coaches, and a lot of spiritual people. They grow, 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 grow. Great for them. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for me. I love my success too. But I've just seen some of them get a little bit of an ego, a little bit of a big head. Like, well, I'm now 20,000 if you want to work with me. I'm now 100,000, and I just realized like I like being accessible, even if it's only like for 1 month this year. I might do it longer. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know how you guys like it. So that's why I'm doing it. I just appreciate my tribe so much. I love you guys. This has been a phenomenal 2 years. And so I'm trying to just like go back to the original OG status. So if you guys want a personal read, a personal full hour with spirit, deep diving on whatever topic of your life that you want. Most people give me the feedback that one session with me is like 7 months of therapy. You, a lot of people, my most recent one-on-one client after 2 sessions, when she came to me, she was hating life. She was hating her husband. She found him disgusting, couldn't even touch him. So much pressure on herself just to get her business up to making like 100,000 a year. After 2 sessions, she was, Kelly, my husband and I hung out this last Sunday for the first time in 6 months, and it felt so good. We're eating dinners again together. A lot can be done in one session. Click the link in the upper right hand corner or down below. Love you, Taurus.